And also Jumezido. Bosumi is our Kura nti asamda yetu yati so that yedomi hinara na oye bosumi no otum no to bienu kura no onkata asofo nti ichichire busiafo nya ho we the October bosumi chawaba na chere dom biara ncha ye ka oyata asofo yetu yati nasi na so akopɔ na hyehyɛ na otum na obachire the endemani de ye nti voice no kofoma nzeno so sisa wo franche improud be be imprime bro business Omar Bin Abdullah no so ya better for me am some na every babu was if you to me about ben send to my children dom you share show kasa fahini a OSP oguda otum no orkasa nti ibahwe na kakra na we akohwe he no man payin wa John Dramani mama a chensem de kwani biara do no other God his kasa no otum no lock no otum ogina the Cedis should be stable and the Cedis are stable. The man said, "Oh, your speaker, you be full, papa. Ba 7 to my bar. Me shall go phone, P. or who call. I am a shall go fear, or cobwa, ma a band, necessary on two no uncalled minority. So, Sir, oh, yeah, CJ, Obana will veteran son, and when they could come, or you meeting me, a tuna aquada, William, the autumn no oracle. The man also, and I when I, Obwa, man. See, I want to tomorrow, you know, or Chancema. So, in Chawakawa, or November 7th, or the one doesn't have between the go. In other woman say, no, so a tumina, alcohol, do cry. Mara na yeboshe, soja ya, neda, sa, or bird, or ye, domibia, woods of Ruga, another way of pharmacy. A brohana, Yantasi, what is happening? Ghana, why the world to my bandam? See, sister, I can say. Was from Boycott, my ranking member on defense and interior. About my then Etuma Casana, pay for piece of Casa after the Vincent. He died with my baby, you are even paying for his account with Fiano. A better one is a tuna at Chiledo.
Mido, you're not Biana. I'm going to you about this every time no part. I said, baby, shit. Mangashi.
Junior! I'm saying so enough for me, dear, no.
Sister Cospa, it's a winning gas.
I'm used to it, why? My wife.
Down Yankanawa.
Ah, Sister Cos. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient. And tell me wow.
LPG, let me see your hand. Ooh, I got
Mido, you're not Biana. I'm going to you about this every time no part. I said, baby, shit. Mangashi.
Junior! I'm saying so enough for me, dear, no.
Sister Cospa, it's a winning gas.
I'm used to it, why? My wife.
Down Yankanawa.
Ah, Sister Cos. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient. And tell me wow.
LPG, let me see your hand. Ooh, I got
Right, see that's be there as a HD haba. But yeah, oya nkomobono do paying for Casafy is like a fear, but the number be made to Macon. Ozikano, oya here paying for the Casford, NDC regional communication team member, Father Ababa Cancer, Urban Tampa, Fanabiri Yago. Engineer be I don't papa, the BR elite engineer, the BR engineer elite, the BR engineer elite. It's a Father, good morning.
Good morning.
But you're probably.
But I'm not the man.
Yeah, sorry, Sister Yama. What are you? What you Official player.
Oh man.
Yeah. The one I was engineer Isaac Newton Dick, MPP Regional Communication Team member. Engineer, good morning.
Mwachi.
What you that?
Ojima hiwa.
You are here, probably.
Nyame adom na ahweye nti. Maka membuza nka no onye na mom.
Engineer, it is
normally that same be tomodo ma minyi ma no. Minyi bia me late come.
They be late.
But what saying there? Master Sanza mebim. Na nanse aya nyama na aya na aye pi wonyi pa nanyi ma na ha. Minyi bia woni wo han wonyi min. Wonyi da me Coastaltv in opposition.
I'm me the
wonyi na wa ba.
I'm the bia late. Cause for the bia
I will try the Master San.
I be late the bia be late.
I will Master San. Time when the start program ya be time.
8:30.
8:30 wa gba hin.
8:30 wa gba hin. If time I don't quite dey bugu.
Then them for me late.
Father, OSP, awom da yedin kan yamfa anhyase. Nemom ye hwe no nkomobo a besibiri say boy them to for 5 minutes we yakọ. Oya he nkomobo ndo na fie ko. Yeah.
Medicine me chair ahwefo.
Right.
Me chair also.
Dosi.
Food production team.
Right.
Church na omani say hwe natural resources yamization mine. No nzemeni na ana your man all day easy here. Your man all day impuntu ohia na na we be tweze your bread easy here. Enyem puntu na bible na enye de nyame na wa payen. Na yankasa yenze yenusu ban na wama yenye puntu na green na easy ya iye dwuma wa Ghana either men ye dwuma se be ye dwuma wa Ghana yo se enye dwuma no yo na yen omane dachin na omane puntu we have mortgage it adebia no dam corruption as we na za oye nyipa nusu wa Ghana ha no omane dachin no e da to phone na nkofai mbre otu betubin yedi omane shawansa na ezi jumaji shawansa da wonzi when afamino we take opportunity na contract bi order was signing no what is oboko wan kasa wokotokum zoze ye sikazba bron onye Ghana nimpuntu bia onye Ghana obeye bia nti ehwe OSP president Akufo-Addo bobo azia ninzi yina de bi oba radio TV nye Ghana for bakasa otwomfanyin de wurioma na oman aide wana yezi oman shawansa no wonya card do bobo ya na mo wa wono ho no ebusuafo the contractor can offer signing manisoso Fourth Estate wa sister journalism company where investigations from no okawo bi na pepe na man Ghana we gwan efi na wakada amanaza ye twem da ombra we gwan yam na maka OSP kiseja bena president Akufo-Addo ugbanizi nda onye special prosecutor no is about to get kind of wanted fugitive Osan baby if you o wasna declare ni bi nti ibazipo na ogina da o declare there or a wanted fugitive za okan na meta America. Okay. Nti we wie sika for money sim contract na was signing no. Oye Strategic Mobilization Limited. New in the onje jisika or in petroleum sector both upstream and downstream. Maybe a wall to yan oil no. Ana sika ordered outside of maninya in terms of revenue na quantity per wotun. Juma ode sha wan say. Na ba form so when I will process the petrol water as revenues or the wutchum or man ana Ghana and Chefan Yesakana no kafadam companies be. But Omar, it's a duplicitous role abandoned SME because your Ghana Revenue Authority to abandon na Nenado Naban be establish a company only historical record in terms of field that no correcting of revenue and what have you. Now, or register company when the company even started, the persons fronting this company. No, the contract was the more than or registrar general. Work register. Me want to or your chrono was a man. Or your chrono. Wabon your chrono. We na Okamubi na Pepe no man Umbra. No mama accountability, probity accountability. You were in office as a finance minister. Come and give us better and better particulars. Why you should not be jailed or why you are innocent. You say you won't come. Ember. Into on Bibiafen in Sweden. Yes, Kayo. Wezin or money young for swim fee SML. Yafrisika. Now, afi OSP is the court. Why investigations in the book of court? Yeah, going to pressing charges is one thing. But me that's all. There was I mean, so be able to put the on but yes, can know either. On into your best kind of right. I mean, do we busunya or mine? Do we busunya? So negusa fubo to in akasa. There be will go na akasa no on your honofi. No more Umbra Ghana. Now, Unzina Sama. Saying we are Zai, in your banana. Who's a bantineso? You are a finance minister. Ah, man, yes, the Kenyan or Shawanza. I sign a contract. Whose signature? Brabeche and Saint a Jumawadan Kajia and as a Kama SML. Now, what you find that the fourth estate, each you find that $100 million. Na afibiara dem contract yehwe anke Minister of Finance GRA order is kind by no into one the contract should be abrogated and if them SML it went through metamorphosis of physical no Canada is in no Canada is in I mean if it can mean contracting a bet report but the meeting na or intentional attempt to rob Ghana and they were successful. But you were successful. Aban assessor. Me feed a abansis abano. You go to me and sack in Sikana. You go to ya in Hishum. I knew you do over there, kind of fratters, Ozama man Ghana. And I knew you be Ozama man Ghana. Into a come up upon way for Ghana, but your best saying judicial system. Zawe see here one. The Bobwa, man Hishum accord. Quite in Fina in the Papan Waboy chrono. Ebu pan or Yanoko. But Egona Cadabreach, you know, oh my, you get it dampa. Za always speak there, where we in contract, what do buy and corner, not no call you. Into a kind of art and Nebusa for Ghana and would say, where freakers here. One can one dish, you know, because on here, the yachts in the Papa on here, on the US. No, this is the perhaps I'm not called Gene. It's Umbra Ghana, in some Asemzino coordinates and home batua. No what's no more could and dig back there.
Yeah, it does see Papa there to me as a demon community from the every 9 minutes in see. Yeah, was so we are and a pay me cheche when Michia Ghana Secondary Technical School, GSTS Old Boys. Yeah, ended that if a quiz no called that I am Shishaka Krabim. But I'm in charge the gent of the West in Queen's Obey to be chair and intent him. We chair party for swing now. Some not bent I can or them me and intent him. We chair one year. You see, we shall come straight. No, my cancer be actually I shall far wash in 2024 bear to no more communication or communicate you. 2024 my bow won't tell me too full. De yinum your been so far. Yinum akasesam nenkan no ye wanda. When you foco, I told you. You thought I'm joking. This is it. 9 months, 10 months down the line. A single soul. You pakote but wa of akwesima di bebe o mi che an o kana sam. O sin baba trimba kotin, kroba kotin.
aban government to me fanning fee in chaining ye one was so yes kedi papa no wo ye ntum nipa no wi o Omar nipa no wi o we wiase mu
so what to suffer no
uncle mama ka se me chew akete se bi o masuro o wi do wa ma no ye nko Omar o wi do wa diska kama Gabriel fan kama lo na girl great no za ma girl no hwem o se girl no park diska gu de car boot was about the car nature wa fam no you go the car mu do kwen Omar MPP aban trying no nyi kroma Omar MPP aman yeku in government what trying the market said akete no nsi kroma ha Omar abani yo Interpol there are a lot of nzama processor able to them papa na SP SOP so OSP sab and our fellow you been senior you been man and then me catch me be there other station that why there appointees of President John why lazy they are becoming lazy
I want to record it
why are but it takes the president to remind attorney general to remind the auditor general the man for public service it takes the president. This is government for you. NDC government for you. Omar, Absentee cars in Mentasi. Also the duplication of duty. Omar, now you are the new one. Then you are Ghana Telecom how you human fine man. In first contract in 1994. And can post office can work a phone for Malaysia for don't want to just come in. No, duplication of duty. Oh man, what is this? Is it true that contract now was signing? Maybe one more here. Is it true? Say if it is true, yes, they should probably go through the process. Take our money for us. Me a Ghana and make a MPP. It is a yes, money I don't have a qualm. I don't have a problem. Omar, they can go ahead, use Embra to take the state money for all of us. But is it also true that on your quite na yaya your bins day? When you see why your bins power the MPP for risk. The same thing they did in 2008, 2009, 2016, 8 in fair work, MPP Kupan Kujeri. And a while baby wally you. Omar, no wally the bill. Yes, can you hear me in a again? Now, serious country, any serious country with a serious government. In quite 10 months, abroad the baby said, "Oh, no lawyers are sure I'm not yet." Is it true that all yet? Have you checked? Have you done your checks? You are in government. You don't do propaganda. There your opposition. And then move the platform them in here. You obi the kind of school bag benefit. Na bring the say become say Ghana at this stage, Jay-Z's time as the mighty this stage. Then I showed it to a small girl I know. Also, what for people to my UBC siala. Oh, well, why you school bag the make or the I'm not have cut me say not come. Yeah, pop. You see, I done my catch my brother there. Communication with mama on join on yebi. Oh, the man, your pedigree as it before. Or pop way. I have evidence that one or pop. Only then.
Chayan no capable.
No can see sawa. Then this is or speaking note. What's the one? But there are certain speaking.
That's your view.
Be the send speaking note and maybe more Obama. And this or send maybe Obama.
This don't know send maybe.
Now me end this am and this speaking note for the.
Somebody Mr. Chibi had to a mistake.
Mistake. Then you mistake. What be the more? Oman, mami kind there. Kasa no doors. And the okay say was there. Okay, history of some of an attorney general. Do we need it?
It's very important.
It's a friend.
Chop it out, man. For the relationship between
attorney general. The next one's about history. Also, I'm some offended. Attorney general offended. OSP attorney general offended. Ayini. Also there. Ayini is in me, and he is me. What kind of story is this? Have we get our money? Is our money with us as country? Them prepare no the connection be abede. And this funa will probe one that one brief you won't trace can be. nanka when you susu na attorney general susu attorney general I wo fa susu attorney general na MPP fund na probe no ogu enyima se mombo bi nchaw papa ya okọ contest election wo enka water abam doji ni Mahama just akwede ba okọ contest mo water abam do eno wo na hye dem no twes keni bi na nka asem ye no susu o male mbe Absentee odi yeska gwan wo bank capital bank base bank emad no so we twe bi o ye nka asem susu a susu attorney general oba adam na okọ no into male short in your us there company needs or keep on changing. Bread kabodam funu de tukusi funu wo bread but you need na gasem what's what the bagana work gasem have their original name today we call them gasem. Is this crime? Omar me market say be a company bi near fun iPack yakwa register man me yine bere one and we decided to part na ye me tell be mukwa register the same iPack in zama ye and then they must prime ye Emma say ma oye Emma son Emma naba aya naba inti Emma sa my bro caps no ye bi kakanka na aya advert zama Omar so does it mean that it's a crime? No. Then another Robins was for me a Juman was started a Juman and a walk or registered journal. It is also not true. Evidence have come that SML was for me before 1 year Juman. Where is it? The man Miss Waboko the boom must my catch on the Utum jail MPP you come Isaac and stop communicating for MPP. My catch. See say my dad never could be none of my way into why you're quite okay we be a mean quite today. But MPP bad time I mean all MPP we if I turn a chief justice way you need for miss one final chief justice simple no kids are someone in him Omar ember yan fa ya yobins na men fa ni ya yobins right one kinton one amembu say we if you stay for ata no to abama on no so na on dem no to mo won ta ya maba mo mboni zin this say for wale hu enya wale hu yobins wogodo busum dui yako busum du baako was the man the susu etwa na afia so
right ebada oya engineer so asaba papa ye ko hinayim na yakwa akohwe nkomon kai amampanyin John Dramani mama osa kwan biara do no mama oya Ghana oya hinisidin agya na papa na fie twum na ewie pe hera ya return
say if Ghana in economy nzama found yan fundamentals are weak by import driven economy then pen pinos inkanka the friend Xmas sorba on the yakra nzama found is about omanamo na importers go to wakra nzama ba ohin sika na sika was a kranzama soba no onya Ghana sika na was a kakra pen pin wo for Ghana sika na what convert to dollar. As well, cranza many peer, not sure they'll bring here dollars in Supi, now what tum was our crack in Zamanaba. It is our exchange rate depreciation. Oma in Zamanoba, ya credible Ghana, Nampoza, ye produce or Ghana, Oma in Zamanabo, a cosso. Nam penny and Zamanabo cosso and so on. Was a watching Nozaba, Jumaya phone consumers. One sika nkanzama dodo a obotum that no onam sika na hozena wa kofum na nzaba so no bo aposo no na ahoche no kom na afi aba you have all sorts of social vices na why do you have managers of economy ibente ya waban abanze eyan hihye to control the macroeconomic variables na John Dramani Mahama, as the president of Ghana and the finance minister, took case at forcing. Bia be secure Ghana, the public welfare, the Ghana for Botowan. It's Damadas Christmas rubber. Yen fence the Mungua Quenema, yen in Zamana Borong, net prices and own cost yen in Botowan. Now, you can control that. Such macroeconomic variables, there are some that you can control. There are some you cannot. But exchange rate depreciation, say a banner wuti mogo, na peda won kofu won towana. It to me and shema rate no obefo. Nti bo hwe aban we or drink Ghana for nti sika no so phone go nam pass. On face sika no rent a private jet. No or sika no baba the forest market. Now I'm supplying adoso. I'm one war pesika ni bi odaka kranza maba no. Why then one answer akesika no na otum was akra nzamaba. Nti bo hwe aban a pump dollars is ab economy numa. And the cedi to the dollar is about 10 Ghana cedis or so. Chiro the sikadodoa nanka last year ibe here that kranzamaba no. Oma in the skatodon abo forma is santum declare the same quantity of goods as about yes the in zaman no bubble form into abandon control and it's evident on the market a couple dollar you need about 10 Ghana cedis, not less than 11 Ghana cedis to get $1. Yes the Christmas you're busy Oma more noble ronkoso angwa noble ronkoso that abandon 9 there in Zamano Bobeden, Bubble Fumti. Dollar now in the Kwamanaze, on from for plane. On from our this will Google one Nemum Yama importers one Sanka Damisican hour, not in Zibana Bongo. Interbafia for close to a year, Omar Yenya car and Hintiano Bonyadan, Uncoso. Petro noble formanoidon, Oracle. In Zama or noble formanoidon, Oracle, Oya. Prudent economic management team. Oma, in the issue, the head of economic management team, on your economist, Jenna no Pokwajiman is a language expert. But name zing or that to economy now, and the dollar in Kano was set a 40-member committee. President Akufo on 17 January 2020 set up a 40-member committee. There, one fish saying dollar akapim 17.20 Ghana cedis. And these are people who knew the economic management team. They knew the economic management team, but they had to set a committee to investigate why the cedi was depreciating. And it depreciated. And from last year to now, the cedi depreciated by 19%. 19%. It was the worst performing currency in Africa. And yet there, Oman taxes. It was mismanagement, the stealing, the corruption, the renting of the private jets, the pumping of money into national cathedral, the needless projects. President Akufo administration also Omaniska Kwakeshe. Aban Papaba. Just them project, one district, one factory, national cathedral, renting of private jets, Palukutam. I will not pump money into such ghost and useless projects. Rather, no, let's make the money available to the banks, the interbanks, so that importers can get the money and import their things. And that is why I feel so. Cedi now was in dollar to prison. But it's common sense and efficiency that is at play. And that is why the cedi is now 10 Ghana cedis. Look, if your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate we exposed was said by Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And it is true. Today, the Ghana's economic fundamentals are strong. Because a year, 2 years ago, 8 years ago, the fundamentals were weak. We didn't see factories. We didn't see any expenditure projects. The cedi was nosedive, experienced a nosedive. No formal Oracle. How can you push money into national cathedral? Dollars and expect there. How can you import almost everything into this country and expect that how can you be using money on economy? I can't share some people one pass in the Abampapa. Or attack the weakness of the economy, the fundamentals. So today, the export, we're able to export things into this country. We are exporting things out of Ghana. All my dollar no. For close to a year, this government has not been to the IMF or World Bank for loans. But the exports are abandoned. We are manufacturing, we are producing, and we are also selling in the international market. And ama dollar ni yaziba Ghana economy no. Enkano na okobobosa. IMF, World Bank, now what the best Ghana economy. In the aban papa baman the funu wo bwa man nti ehunde won ko IMF de wo kwakobobosa. Na mum was yanko ton gold. Enkan na ankwankwan wo ton gold. Nti nesa ko se me French am pass. Let me make it available to the forest market. Na nkofo won yin sika ozeziguan won nsanka. Into in economy, you say that the exchange rate stability is a function of demand and supply. If you're able to supply more dollars into the system, your currency appreciates. And Aban may make dollars available on the market. Because Christmas when you import in Zama found there was a so let me make dollars available. Amanzama no babu. I think this Abana Ghana for that now commander on pede in Zamano Bobo cost all my dollars in your scarce on the market. The tight fiscal is Ghana. Abani Yaza on my Bank of Ghana war print is Kazabo my. There's no what to call seigniorage. 8 years ago, what we had was Bank of Ghana printing more monies and pumping into the economy. Na yiminu sunsuada. So central bank order cotton as on your skazaban. Or you lazy, not ma print sika. Or ma scan local currency. Or your P economy no. Na all my now was in here that okofo. They were print every year. They were print over 60 billion Ghanaians and pump into the economy without productivity, without commensurate productivity. This time you can see that Bank of Ghana isn't printing money into the economy, but rather is engaging in fiscal and monetary policy. The policy rate, the cost of money has also been reduced. Or create a friendly business atmosphere. Unkofo found one corner that obey a business. In people work position, it just choose Ghana. Anytime NPP is in opposition, fire outbreak left, right, center. If you need that, some of you Kumasi Santase. Company, what kinds of about Christmas? What's the Bogumans? What's the Jacotuma in Zama way in Assassin? How come the NPP do their opposition? It just choose Ghana. Historical, and I'll give you the date. Historical, anytime they're in opposition, fire outbreak left, right, center. And you don't know the effect of fire outbreak in Zama Waka once came in Assassin. So what will happen? What happened? There will be scarcity of goods on the market. It will force the few who have the goods, who can supply, to increase their prices. And we need to check this. Look, it's one such in China. The rising export revenue. In Zama ito kwa manaziko kotano. Yensika yinye eden. Nsusura no eden. Oko. The positive worldwide macroeconomic also all contribute to the Ghana Cedis success. Remember, one miracle Abuaji, who is the spokesperson of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, says that saying these in Owa Benima in Kadola Boko 25 Ghana Cedis. A Ghana Cedis will hit 25 Ghana Cedis to $1. That's what they said. There's a Ghana for a mistake on what to ambassador men these are. We have an exchange rate of Mahama no Wabenim. And this in Wabenim, you pick it from 17 Ghana Cedis. Today, it is not 25 Ghana Cedis, but 10 Ghana Cedis.
Right, engineer.
Omar, you see, it's sometimes mind-boggling, and I get sad when the very people that society expect that they will tell us, they will communicate truth and tell us reality, what they are doing, end up like ranting, giving some apo to go and write exams, and apo the questions came.
Always.
So they have to write. Omar, on several platforms, I've put a challenge to them that before you come and say you've achieved the exchange rate, handling of the exchange rate, you give us your programs. your policy. I did 1, 2, 3, 4. That has ended the reduction of the cedi to get the dollar. But Omar, to my surprise, I don't get some. Omar, let me also tell you something that what they are doing today, the success they think they are achieving today, is as a result of the policies of the previous administration. And for me, I'm not surprised. You see, when you are in government and your communication...
Fanto program, let's talk about problem.
Say you are bending, na say abem na you won. Awa benim won komodi or mortar. Sometimes you my so yen fambra. You see, nyame ya odama so na ekudu de kasebiale no ko. Ma wori ye wo kasebia na wa ko ma. O ma in this wa be man adishi ye hwera adishi pa. No so be de. Na edija so no be de na. Omar mutuma mo enfia wo wa benim na akra ya hwem. Wo wa benim bia say if I don't know, I don't want to join him in that debate, but so or a sacrifice bia what did you to NDC look about what did you to man so there I don't know. Should we also say that or what ba benim what per sacrifice into the way the mass no see Omar, abani that don't know or the policy be Bank of Ghana. Policy in there. Say what dollar will account him. Na say in offshore, in war, me Ghana, me Kwame and Minke. And I'm on phone to me foreign accounting. Now I walk into a bank, the Mikeya. There should be a charge on it. Nina there na abanana peda odi nhyebi to there yendi ye ne Ukraine hasika na yedi obi school fees possible in dollars ibi okoto nsupa or jokwana in dollars. So when you trade in dollars in our own country, it put pressure on our city to change the dollar. Omar, this is a policy abandoned or no open or the bay. Omar, abandoned on one kwe yasa and kobon sawa in dollars. Omar, abandoned on one kwe yasa and kamane girlfriend sika in dollars. Ayoka girlfriend pano name we one come in dollars. Ma we na ganje bi also kwakaje dollars. Omar, do you get me? Omar, what is it? Is it crime that my major OSP so abakada akatese scan on your chrono still good what they go debate what that problem kodo aya brother kodo na ye is for all town is for to go to aba oh anu no sumbonism oto aba ma ndisa wọ́n lọ wọlé nje na gutin ye ndisi anu kutin na minyim anu kutin wa abom amenze de ma inumele ye no ya anu ntino oto aba na ma wan nti Omar if you the mean the nyina Omar, what's a private jet? Oh, why do you do that? And then the private jet have for vice president. Yes, have for vice president. Is it crime? Vice president. Oh no home fan. On your bun. But we look as if so be for a private jet and shop plane on food plane a helicopter na dinya obi an on food there. Na en ma ya ten sekunim. Now ye jijisika for ye jijisika yoko effort yoko food bi ye di fuel ye di kesi GSTS park na da ko ye enem eloko ne swanchi pods wasabi e praise won na do wom Omar to say a whole people in government in communication can the president see play no pro phone or play onye baby sabi do you know we have shower in the plane? So if you you can go there and shower. And that means say if you play there, said you trying to go here, say mama you trying to go here do PE. I don't compete me to Dubai and powerful because. At my say. So I beat everything. Number Farida no Dubai seminar the all quite off
Dubai we PTA meeting no
that okay also okọ na bokasa na ba Farida
no kasa na ba PTA meeting
no ya meeting Farida na
akasa wo ba e akasa ba PTA
I mean there of Farida na okọ school
and I say answer the
president okọ school ho na also akasa Farida
na ba ka okọ PTA meeting
no okay dem wo
na akasa wo ba ya meeting
school na kwa ewan I mean of full play first as president no service mo jana na ngu Ghana for no if it is true yeah debate Cedis asem worker what does that got to do with playing a president of it but at a minister for defense over the floor parliament when that of help plays a war that if even president the big president is not about Akufo-Addo successful government or baba presidency so I'm paying me but not off plane the jet no do to kwan no be no do shower bar he will not get a befitting place to shower when you ask him back position say oh president so pere ogwaru wo rim president pere you see there's debate made where ya I mean oyemon ntumi nye bi and where I'm coming from the home aya the way of the titi we can do some and they will be sending my DB President John Dramani Mahama say no me I don't do that. What's a president Akufo-Addo yene girl but is it crime? Da yene yogu go abro na report no we. Kaka nyi nkaka ode da yan boy. My beautiful Matilda be chew on them in them. Ibinum kaka ode da won bo where your bins kaka ka we chi. A whole president you see ya any more put ye campaign from here and can know young. Missy today the dollar now what's why them it's not about today we are sitting in a IMF tranche of money will be waging the second one the third one waging more pushing that money in Ghana's economy. You sit and say that IMF scar but I have money that I've been inheriting you've taken it. Omar why? Omar Baumia, the next president of Ghana, or Kasimbi. Oh, he's the next president. Allah Akbar. Also, there when the fundamentals are weak, exchange rate will expose you. Mami Choa Adoma Paparoya no Quarafo. In 2017, we're doing good. 2018, as a country, we're doing good. Omar, 2019, we're doing better. 2020, somewhere around June, na yen fundamentals started only a week. Omar, do you know why? I've stayed in Takrady for so many years. Born and bred the school there. Omar, bauxite, Ghana bauxite, uncle 2 minutes. Ghana bauxite, Oguwa, or the Yadu call Ukraine. You say your bauxite, what do you call? Ayokwa, Sika, Yadu Bag, Ghana, Abesha economy. They were them bauxite in Yanu. Omar, check by the flour mills. What the work for 1 number bar. Flour mills for the past, for that time, 8 months to 1 year, the importation of flour in Yamawofe Bible cream. So these are things that will affect the fundamentals. Okanepe, as Baumia said, it will explain. And that is why I confirm that what Dr. Baumia said is true. So Omar, why? Debenda. But today, business guys need your dollars in the phone for business. Today you go to the black bucket. Oh, na me hwehwe and say that na me maybe me industrial machines. Do you know how I struggle to get some? Okay. And today they are selling it for you at 13 Cedis. So Omar, why? Omar, why?
Right.
Yeah, quick Robertas. Yeah, you see, oh yeah, no quite there. No pokajima. Yeah, I'll root for her. Yeah, no, Kono, Omanu rent a car, private jet is the man was occurring. Omar is the Ghana year case from 27 January 2025. Isabel, do we have state aircraft, presidential jet?
No.
Is it rent a private jet? Not yan presidential jet. Was it airworthy? Oh man, it was airworthy. We had a state presidential jet. It's even there. 16th to 5th May 2021. President Kofado, fee in Cancun, Paris, France, Johannesburg. Or sounds in fact, or rented private jet 2022. Or rented private jet in Zoko, Berlin, Germany, 574,000. Or rented private jet, or to call 1st April 2022, Washington to North Carolina, London. 5 yes. Yeah, count of Obi or rented private jets. The Mabine was state president jet. Or buy and private jet. I know I rent. Omar, the fundamentals. Yakasende is Ghana's fundamental positive. Is it positive? So you to man 8 years ago with their non-economic management team, they could not manage the Ghana's fundamentals for us, economic fundamentals. But today, because we are positive managers, prudent managers, our fundamentals are positive because exchange rate is about 10 Ghana cedis today in their time. Because their fundamentals were weak upon establishing factories, one district, one factories, hospitals, the fundamentals of the country was weak. Look, thank you. He's asking that the policy is about. Look, go to cut the dollars as about man. Very well. 3 minutes. So it's not the same. You see, for oil, it's not the same as God for dollars.
See, just tell the viewers that policy, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And the fact that many are going to bet Mamun Kebi. Politics. Because you don't understand it. No, this is not on the. I'm attacking your point.
You have right.
Just rebut it. How can you go and sit on a Coastaltv and tell viewers that the previous administration exchanged gold with Adongo?
Oil.
No, at this stage, it's oil Adongo. No, so when we say that, I say that no, it is because you don't understand.
I said
you don't understand the policy. Let viewers know that next time when you can, we go and learn dollar.
Is it good
for oil?
Good oil.
It's good.
Is it good? Good oil. Is it good? Akaji dollars.
You see, I am not casting be there. Because it's gibberish for you to say there. Less than 8 months. Planer or 1 hour for what? Akufado ko to 20 times I said. Into on to Mukobi.
You are talking about still.
That's a brain organ.
What that plane no chobo 7 seconds. Mama no chobo 7 seconds.
Baby was a cover. Oh.
Omar, okay. Omar, for the past 8 years, what about baby? Not them plane in them plane. On to fear and compound as a boy.
Never answer for.
Omar,
rented.
President Akufado without being a better. Young church, I granny and tofu.
8 years when 2 1.
Omar, young tofu phone and coffee pie, you know, for what time today. You see, men can't go for you. Men care what you so, men find you that. And I know I train me or me. Omar, you be a babro, tell you. Oman, Abua Ponche also said you ran down. Okay, Emma Small, Akufado see young toy. Why be so Omari, one bam by a day, or prepare mother, or prepare your turn of free sewer, and I'll train to you.
That President Akufado went to play. Yeah, can say it. Why am not catching? You can say it, but he went
ahead. Up to date, have you tried one place?
Yeah, call your speaker, speak there. I am Meshebo Gofian one time. That's no. You could say, oh, yeah, Meshebo Gofian, one summer with Tumanawaka. And say, Uncle Ben, Yente, Zawutumoka, yeah, about our bon.
It's for good reason we decided that we will sit in the afternoons so that you can take the morning to attend to committees, prepare your reports, attend to your constituents. And that by 2, then you'll be ready to sit. Again, that's the period you can also interact with the ministries because there is a time established by law for public servants to report to work and to close from work. And And so that is a good time for you to have the opportunity to interact and chase things for and on behalf of your constituents. It's for these good reasons we decided to start sitting at 2. I also encourage the fact that the time people are working, they may not have opportunity to observe you and participate in whatever you do. But in the evenings, they have the opportunity to sit, watch, advise you, and also make some inputs. That, again, we are not taking advantage of. I'm saying this for the last time. I've given directive to the clerks at table to take the records for this meeting. And please, we have the standing orders. We know what they say. We'll be taking action to make sure that we compel members to sit or to be considered to have back.
Right, Speaker, some of the two go into your corner, a minority so that I want to go. Speaker can say, well, I am Mr. Goofy.
Their seats. It's for good reason we decided that we will sit in the afternoons so that you can take the morning to attend to committees, prepare your reports, attend to your constituents, and that by 2, then you'll be ready to sit. Again, that's the period you can also interact with the ministries, because there is a time established by law for public servants to report to work and to close from work. And so that is a good time for you to have the opportunity to interact and chase things for and on behalf of your constituents. It's for these good reasons we decided to start.
They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to do business. They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to take decisions. They have the numbers by themselves to form a quorum to even take fundamental decisions, which requires 2/3 of all members of parliament. And as one of them once said, they can run this 9th parliament without the minority. And therefore, the question that many Ghanaians are asking, why are they not attending to the House? Why are they not taking their business as members of parliament seriously? And why are they not showing up? And why is this majority turning out to be an absentee majority? And this is why we think we should communicate to the Ghanaian people who elected these 189 members of parliament, who gave them the super majority and 2/3, to know that we, the minority in this house, are very prepared, ready, and willing to help them conduct government business. But it will appear that they are not cooperating with the minority to get President Mahama's business and government business to go through. And when that happens, it's the Ghanaian people who suffer. Today, on the order paper, we have a litany of important bills and important items which are required to be considered and taken by the House to get government business to move forward. And yet, we have had to wait to grapple with the issue of quorum. I want to conclude by making one other point. One will say that some of them are ministers. There's foreign minister, there's that, and they travel and all of that. But the point is, you have this big majority, and so even if the system ministers President Mahama has are all members of parliament, and all of them even are unable to attend to parliament, you have enough numbers, sufficient numbers to form quorum, to have quorum to conduct business, to have quorum to take decisions, and to ensure that the work of the legislature moves on smoothly.
WSW na oye Mesebugofie otumno osi the Mesebugofi pinjan untumno mba Mesebugofie engineer Mesha so wodo 10 minutes
come the way upie won kogu pe wa wanza izina wenya fufu absentees majority 109 why 109 86 absentees majority. You see, I mean, I'm not surprised. On the other side of it, Omar, to be a member of parliament, on easy. I should see na Juma, my nancy,
189 rather.
189, good. 189, my absentees, my majority. Omar, any answer, I fear Bessinokwe. Communicates in pain, some cacana, I call a question Fantamande. I don't be pay what. Mokwa pro cacao Fantaman. Now, I realize there, a Juman, I am from a Juma. I'm in poor me show up now, man could be the kind of course, the kind of go here, come here, there about in there, as you but say, as a man, you be MPs, na Ghana for the regime, but 189. No, but ban there, one co parliament. When now will reach man contract, one them which man appointment, one them which man in Juma. Man, or him. 189 when next speaker of parliament no all patrono issue the one na MPs one bra no one be adwuma man then as a man I fa na yeroko. So for me wake up call on the 89 absentee for temperature for no sure to abama one
you fight and go to no trouble.
And me say for ten bin also have no money. If I stay for ten wa blogu, option what to
abrogo.
Attention.
Hey, I tell you I can fee.
Oh, mo kon one pa chat.
Yango.
Nto man, oya sam tete mini ketuna na waka me na atwa. Na waji fram no. One was obutum ahwe why parliament. Na Ghana for so gine wo more than 189. Or information to the Yakoto Abama 1 day, 189, one parliament, equal ministries or per contract, or per do I don't know, or paying identity, parliament, or do Kaka, the time before they start parliament. They don't go. To a man, or yet a year 189 absentees majority for in this Fourth Republic. You mean the biggest majority, one co parliament, then which one council. I'm the mean you want some master mine.
But Omar, young MPs, yeah, workers, Zema man Ghana, just like teachers, nurses, and judges and other civil servants. What you do, man Ghana, Usumsa, Waji Akotia. Na sir, one Juma. Ana teachers so nurses na that government workers so nkede won kwa adwuma na they also absent themselves because leadership by what example beza MPs riye bimiriye na oltwesa mfanyina to the teachers nurses doctors judges accountants absent yourself from work because the pandemic or the yakwa adwuma mpan enu this our leader you could do ma ndebie na na chenwe na wo hye wasen na wo hye ono so once one kwe
absenteeism
the honorable members and Omar obi twesa to ho we twesa to ho we need to blame the former Chief Justice Tokono for this mess. Tokono is the one to blame for all the look. During the 8th Parliament, yes, during the 8th, during the 8th Parliament, we had similar absenteeism in Parliament. Then would declare one seat, null and void, vacant. Bagbin took step. Now, Tokono, Ntampana Robem, the Bagbin had no right to check MPs one for Parliament. The then Chief Justice. Parliamentary standing orders, or absent for is it 20 days or so? Your seat becomes vacant.
So the former Chief Justice stopped him or sent him to court. So when we say
the Chief Justice made order there. The Parliament is an independent organ. Judicial is an independent organ. Bagbin said that per the standing order, MP absent to what? This is the punishment. But the Chief Justice, because at the time now, those involved were most of them were MP people printed. The woman ruled politically. Politically, Speaker Bagbin had no such orders and rights. And wabaye suban adawa offended mbi. So we need to blame Chief Justice Tokono Okadabuchi Ozis Ganeska. Look,
Mama Chodo, it's over there. Ye bay, yeah, sister, didn't for opposition. Zambia, who hold there, the Menzame, we are one born. Chawasisa. Mr. Tukono, or 2 minutes, the maternal on you, chair from the speaker from Raquando, also we are the Mazar. No, him that, and I'm not that. Then the same speaker is there. Why don't you let you uncle?
You see, when Supreme Court speaks, it becomes law. When they make this, becomes law.
But
but the case wasn't on absentees, it's sort of vacancy.
Can Speaker of Parliament invoke any punishment on this absentee?
Yes.
There, one for one sitting.
No.
One for two.
You don't say the one for sitting.
Again. Sir, them MPCs, I'll give you the status, I have the data here. Them MPCs, cabinet ministers. When I'm absent, I'll give their names. Omar, I think that we can forgive MPs now or double as ministers of the state, now as also cabinet ministers. Maybe the nature of their job work would warrant such absenteeism. But one year cabinet ministers, we cannot forgive them. And I want to call on Ghanaian voters there. So MP or count near Uncle Parliament. No, near Minister of State. On the Omanusman. Now, what the fear one call Parliament and can present to our Prime Minister 2028 Ambatuba 2 them MP because on some factor there obey winning war Parliament. Look, this absenteeism up and down it affects quorum to do business and it affects the Ghanaian taxpayers. We want to call on the minority chief whips and majority chief whips. Can they whip their members to Parliament? Can they act? It seems the leadership isn't acting. Look, sir, majority, no 1 year Juma. You call yourself micro whatever, is it mighty whatever? Were they able to whip their 88 minus 1 MPs to do business? Oh my God, that's a valid question. When 88 minus 1 MPs, what tunes one choir Parliament coke is the Jumana? Oh ma, if them MPs here come on us.
I bet I understand. I mean, I heard you say you two are very weak. The same way you do kind of bay, but go full majority okay there. Now we are 189.
Yes.
Exactly. MPP is out.
Yeah.
So why are they creating this?
I'm creating the picture there. Their responsibility is not only on the majority side, but even the so-called mighty minority, 88 minus 1. You couldn't even marshal the 88 minus 1 MP to go and work for the nation. But you had the audacity to come and sit here and talk to this issue. Look, if them MPs here come on, Omar, why are 28 MPs are using Abedugwa. MPP were 11. Omar, check the total days absent. NDC one is 177 days. That's for the 17. NPP 11 has 123. Parliament. On average, them 28 MP will be 10 days. No, one phone call Parliament and the highest absence is Dr. Atofos. And it makes sense because the finance minister ought to come in pen P Kezi Jumazima Ghana. It is a annual sir on two parliamentar. No, or did you maybe is a more man Ghana and pen pin not or baby was the Juma. That's why Ghana Nancha Pedente majority of our ministers were out of parliament. But still now yes, at some of we can learn from this constitutional review exercise. Can we capture this? And then when Joseph Frimpong, NPP MP, 22, a finance minister, 17 days one fan parliament. But your own finance minister or position MP, 22 days one fan Juma or Joseph Frimpong or MPP.
So why don't you?
So the total.
Why then use 189 if you won't conquer from Condone and MP?
That is what I'm saying there. The majority chief. You see, I've condemned this. Okay. I've condemned this, and I've appealed to the electorate to vote against such a parliamentary. Because there are cabinet ministers.
But the constitution said a cabinet minister.
But this from Port, this from Port, Joseph from Port. This from Port. 22 days.
I will show you.
Omar, it's also to Nchala. Omar, here if you don't convene MPP for Dr. Nana Ayao Efriye, MPP 14 days one call. Joseph from Port 22 days one call. Corporal Boatin 13 days one call. Kweku Ajiman Kwatin 11 days one call. And as your enim 11 days one call. Abona wabo we genuine the one call parliament. And if we genuine electorate. The prime minister, you should vote against this. They are neither MP, neither ministers, but they don't go to.
Quick education. You see, the issue about parliament wasn't vacancy as a or absentees or one. The issue of court was you declaring a seat, Mami Aguna East, where we do posters there, or look as an independent candidate. And what the debates in the bay. It wasn't about Speaker Kasai, it wasn't about absenteeism. It was about OBI any intention that the next 9th parliament, I want to come as an independent absenteeism. Omar, a whole finance minister.
17 days.
17 good days. And no from there. Or 15 clear days. In 17 days, a whole finance minister means parliament. All because you sit here and you justify that a minister. But the constitution and the minister, man, parliament 15 days. Bagbin also no qualify man, including MPP, MPC 11. When you come no declare seat to Rebecca. Or in the first place to declare the vacant straight, you refer them to how do you call this committee? Privileges committee. Or refer when you're going. So a being with boss. Or refer them there.
Thank you. Senior, my young conco share oil soldier, you know. Subano Denezi, Navia, Yambra, Nambelbama, Yafu Sulbium, son and miracle. Young soldier, you know, a brown boy, Nazamba, waiting wobble bomb, rough. Be sent for the yaw, you know, could overcome all the
girl somewhere or Rexon life. I blame the girl.
Yes, and pay for young share the autumn no or chrono.
Today what? You know what? Hey, what could you do? So I will be concerned. Hey, calling your madam. No, you don't beat people up like that. What that? What man? Yeah, no, that's how you. Who guy? No, what pushing? Or can you should bring the change. I gave him Who is that man? You see that last week somewhere, right? Yeah, we have only
engineer, Zawatuma Credit, Soja, Nisuba Watuma, the 5 minutes now.
Omar, Soja, modernizing Sabi. Mumude, Wabialing. Now, we share video in Obia Mumudo Rexen in life. Why am I dreaming the same girl?
Yeah.
Me share video na me nim say papa soja yi dobiwe say sabi trina bibia autochem kakra wo mu because said dam na ota anka obotu why then we pray me record one me video wa in Bremen what's there I should have your consent or that I say then you pick the phone the video the one or them amian mu showing there akete papa me nim say bibiri ho no so I people we pray enti ame the woman embra yin ndi embra pa yin na tru sa bob section hall that guy no the woman embra yin ndi all because the woman 65 Cedis my woman brains in crowd woman and I'm told that Jubilee House what's any and say we be and wasn't call Uncle Fa was one called Jubilee House and
story.
Oh, and then I wasn't called Jubilee House. Fresh Jubilee House soldier. I say, you know, there was one boo money. So man, I'm the Mama Kawan and bring you one in the
Oma, we condemn this act.
Okay.
I mean, or your English system. Now, do drag now. Okodo. Oma, no way.
65 grand. Osuma
no. Is I don't know the medicine, but the emphasis on dilemma as you are being told that. Yeah. Does it cost 65 Ghana cedis? I mean, I think we can do checks from other pharmacies, pharmaceutical shop there.
Yes, I have.
Is the drug? Does it cost 65 Ghana cedis?
Oma, 65.
I think Celebrate must stop. Fight for excessive profit must stop. Because I don't know, I'm part of 65 Ghana cedis.
No, Mama, they be 65. Maybe
so I'm part of the was on 65 Ghana cedis. Now, that military officer in Mizuno. When I what turn they do no, also they in on is test and background of individuals are you recruit one into our security agencies. It should not always be the tribe you are coming from, the political party that you belong to, but proper background checks have to be carried out. Because as a security officer, you are to protect lives, ensure law enforcement. Into sample, a do not cost 60 Ghana cedis. If you them rebel, be juma. Now if you them rebel juma, courts na yako and yansem, and to even beat a woman. The bobo impobobo besia. And I'm told that also Minues or Flagstaff House. It was not called Flagstaff House. It's important that so Flagstaff House. It's important we check when this guy was recruited into the military.
Was it called April?
April wasn't called Flagstaff House. It's important we check when this
2010.
This guy got into the military
2010.
service. Omar, this guy is one of the persons at NPP for recruiting.
I want to recruit in 2010.
What is it? What is the fact? Show the fact, please.
I'll show you too.
Into NPP, but they will recruit party boys.
2010.
Body and co. What's also good police and military. You recruit. We smoking. We are seeing.
Mahama Shemo for smokers.
What? Recruitment. Why are not based on merit?
Yes.
But whom you know, 8 years.
And 2010.
And these people were no wonder that you come back to her. You see that. 2020 shootings and killings. 2024 shootings and killings. No wonder. Omar, I think law must work. The law must take its course. We want Ghana Armed Forces aside the arrest. The outcome of the punishment must be made public. I think this guy. Maybe psychologically he wasn't in a clear mind.
That's what people are saying.
Psychologically. But what caused that psychological dysfunction? The calibuli, cheating in the system. Can you imagine that? In dollar no above phone. Now in Zama, that want to tell Zama no. You won't reduce prices. You
said you are not condone this, but yesterday you are doing.
I'm not. No. I mean, the cost of it. Look, Omar, or then prices of goods must come down. Must come down. The cheating is too much in the system.
Or different prices, but the same. What do you call it? I don't know. Now, my boy today here. Now, before the social so yeah, KD, I have heard the
opted for the 65.
No, I catch up 65. No, also create fear. No propeller on pet. In term no, I'm best store back and also say so that could fear that or do wound to Sanway. Was so you must have to lose.
Omar,
it's
there's what you call price parity. Price parity. The medun young fund the import, young Ghana importers are. It's an importer in dollar term or him. The drug does not cost 60 cedis that they are talking about. That's why I've been hammering on the calabule. I don't think that the way my to offend them, my phone no to offend them or cross for. Into 1 hour good go my water not enforce to Jane I was water panel. Almost all into or they need military officers. Now so Nyoto ne doing and do now parade or your 60 Ghana cedis.
My price number 2.
You cannot engage in legal business and still rob consumers. How many of me about rob citizens? You don't have right to rob people. It must stop. Also there, young stores, young college always Mr. The calabule must stop. The calabule, people must get understanding that today it is NDC that is in government. It's not MPP. MPP who have been more calabule. Abanse Saba. The means one of someone get calabula. Unsunsandebi. From a minute the nasi there. So then you down for you no kitetu. Yamipa the nasi. So kitetu not to call her. Ukelebula egbentinka wahwe it's a best bright what you military officer when you need to know yes so can't when what on there monza mana what on wanted to nobody now kono adoso kono akopele fi there cheating
on your post into provision store.
Right, if them pay for us, Papa, Hannah and then you here in BC. Or your father, Castle, Papa, that did you to suffer about cancer, or your engineer Isaac Newton Dick, or your MPP with the communication team, but the mouse of the father, or your NDC with the communication father. We should have been in the the team and me owns na ye nu no me na je better so to me shine this is preparation papa Mesen is Omar Bin Abdullah. Oh, you're too far and left here before the best of share. And their wife, you will be assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bye bye.
Mido, you're not Biana. I'm going to be so every time I say, baby, shit. Mangashi.